combination circuit. Combination, from this name itself we can say the combination. So it is a combination of logic gates. It generates the output with the function of the logic gates. That is, in logic gate in the sense it may be an AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, NAND gate, anything. So this is the basic block diagram of a combination circuit. Here there is n number of input and n number of outputs. So it generates the output in the function of the inputs. So for n input, it generates 2 power n possible combination of the input sequence will be there. So for 3 input means it should create 2 power 3 input combinations. So for those input signals, it should generate the output. So the output will be a function of the input. For example, the input is A, B, C means the output function will be the function of input means A, B plus B, C. Like that certain combination will be there. That is called as combinational circuit. Here for n input means 2 power n possible input combinations will be there. Next we are going to see about the analysis of the combination circuit. Here the analysis means it should perform the operation of a combination circuit based on 3 different steps. Here the first step is it checks whether the given circuit is combination or a sequential one. Consider this as an example. Combination means the circuit should be like this. The combination circuit means the output should be a function of the input. Sequential means the output is fed back to the input. So this form of circuit is called the sequential one. If the output is fed back to the circuit means this type of circuit is called a sequential. If no feedback path is there means it is called as a combination circuit. So this is the first step. It checks whether the given circuit is combination or a sequential one. Then the second step is obtain the output function. Here for this example, the output F will be here AND operation. AND operation means the output of this AND gate will be AB. Here for this one, the output will be CD. Here, this is an OR gate. OR gate means it performs addition operation. So the output will be AB plus CD. So like that, it should generate the output function. That is the second step. Then third step is derive the truth table. Truth table in the sense, here 4 inputs are there. 4 input means it should generate initially the possible input combinations. For 4 means it should generate 2 power 4 possible input combinations. So it starts from 0, 0, 0 to 4 ones. Like that, it should generate the input combinations first. For these different set of inputs, it generates the output function. This is the third step. Like this, we are analyzing the combination circuit. Next, we shall see an example for a combination circuit. Here is an example. Here it contains 3 input variables A, B, C and 2 outputs F1 and F2. Here the first step is to check whether the given circuit is combination or a sequential one. Here, is there any feedback is there? Here there is no feedback. So the given circuit is said to be a combinational one. Then the second step is to obtain the output Boolean function. Here the output function is F1 and F2. Here F1 is the OR operation of G1 and G8 and F2 be the OR operation of G6. So we want to find all these first. Here these all are the input gates. This is the output gate and these are the intermediate gates. So you want to, in some cases, they won't give the gate names. In such cases, we want to assume any gates or any label to the gates. G1, G2, G3, like that we want to give the labels to each gates. Here first we want to find the value of G1. G1 means the AND operation of A, B, C and G2 means OR operation. So A plus B plus C and G3 means A into B and G4 B, C and G6 A into C. Then come to the intermediate gate. Intermediate gate means G6, G7 and G8. For G6 it is the OR operation of G3, G4 and G5. So it will be AB, BC plus AC. Like that we got the output for G6. Then G7. G7 means the NOT of G6. So it will be AB plus BC plus AC the whole dash. That is the output of G7. Then that one get multiplied with G2. G2 means A plus B plus C. So it will be the output of G8. So that one get ORed with G1, that will be the output of F1. Like that, you want to write all the output values of each and every gates. G1 equal to ABC, G2. Like that, you want to find all the output first. Then write the output function, that is F1. F1 means G1 plus G8. So we want to first find G8 first. G8 means this A plus B plus C into G7 dash, that is G6 dash, that is equal to AB plus BC plus AC the whole dash. So this will be this one. Then here the whole dash implies AB the whole dash plus BC the whole dash plus AC the whole dash. It can also be written as A dash B dash plus B dash C dash plus A dash C dash. So this will be the converted form. Here A plus B plus C into this term. So each term will get multiplied with this one. So A into the ended term plus B into the ended term plus C into the ended term. Here this is a simplified form. Then next here we want to simplify further. We know the formula that A into A dash is equal to 0. Simple term is A means, if you are assuming A as 1 means A dash will be 0. So 1 into 0 means the output should be 0. So like that B into B dash equal to 0, C into C dash will be equal to 0. So some of the terms will get neglected. The remaining terms are A B dash C dash plus B A dash C dash plus C A dash B dash. Then we are rearranging the equation in terms of A, B, C. So A, B dash, C dash plus A dash, B, C dash plus A dash, B dash, C. This is G8. Now F1 equal to G1 plus G8. G1 means A, B, C. So A, B, C plus this term. This is the output Boolean function of F1. Then next F2 means G6. G6 means the OR operation of AB plus BC plus AC. Now we got the output functions F1 and F2. The next one is step 3. In the step 3, we want to derive the truth table. Truth table in the sense, based on the input function, we should generate the possible combinations first. Here the input terms will be A, B and C. So for 3 inputs there will be 2 power 3 possible combination. 2 power 3 means 8. So it starts from 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1. So these all are the possible input combination. For this set of input combinations we should generate F1 and F2. For this there is a need of all these terms. So we want to split, we want to find out each and every term first. After that, we perform the addition operation between all these two. We got the value of F1. So first write the function each and every term of F1. So A, B, C, A, B dash, C dash, A dash, B, C dash, then A dash, B dash, C. Then we want to find all the values first. So first A, B, C. Here first we want to say what are the possible input combination which generate the output function as 1. And means if all the input is 1 means it should generate the output as 1. So A into B into 1. C. So if all the values of A, B, C is 1 means the output will be 1. So here we check whether when all the input is 1. Here this is the last case. In this case only the ABC term generate the output as 1. So for this one alone it generate the output. For all other cases it generate the value as 0. The next one is A, B dash, C dash. We know that if A is 1 means A dash will be 0. A is 0 means A dash will be 1. So here for this one, if the input is 1, first check. B dash means the input should be 0. C dash means the input should be 0. In this case only, it should generate the output as 1. A means 1, B dash 0. B dash 0 means if B is 0 means B dash will be equal to 1. So if B equal to 0 means B dash equal to 1. Then if C is 0 means C dash will be equal to 1. So for this combination only A, B dash, C dash will generate the output as 1. So for 1, 0, 0, it generates the output as 1. For all other cases, you put as 0. Then the third set is A dash B C. Here we can write it as if A equal to 0, B equal to 1 and C equal to 0, it generates the output as 0. For 0, 1, 0, it generates the output as 1. For all other cases, it will be 0. Then last combination is A dash B dash C. Here A dash is equal to 0, B equal to 0 and C equal to 1. For this combination alone, it generates the output as 1. So 0, 0, 1 equal to 1. For all other cases, it will be 0. Then for function f1 means it is a sum of all these. Sum of all these means just add all these things. If any one of the term is 1 means the output will be 1. So for the first one it will be 0. Here for the second one it will be 1. Third one again 1 is there, so on. Then for the fourth term it will be 0. Then for this case it will be 1. Like that it proceeds. For the last one it is 1. Then last term is F2. F2 means the OR combination of AB plus BC plus AC. Here all the inputs are 0, so the output will be automatically 0. The next one is 0, 0, 1. For C alone, the input is 1. So if any one of the input is 0 means the output will be automatically 0. So here the C is 1. C is 1 means all the terms are 0. So 0 plus 0 plus 0. So the answer will be 0. The next for the third case, B alone is 1. If any one of the term is 1 means here 1, 0, here B is 1. All other terms are 0. So the output will be 0. Then the third case, in this case, B and C are 1. B and C are 1. Here the first term will be 0 and the second term is 1 and the third term is 0. So the output will be 1. For 0, 1, 1, the output will be 1. And next one is A is 1, B and C is 0. A is 1 and B and C is 0. So 0 plus 0 plus 0. So the output will be 0. The next one is A0, A1, B0 and C1. So A1, B0, C1. So here this case 0 plus 0 plus 1. So the output will be 1. And in the next case A and B are 1 and C is 0. A and B 1 and C is 0. So here it is 1 plus 0 plus 0. So the output will be 1. And in the last case, all the inputs are set to 1. So here 1 plus 1 plus 1. If any one of the term is 1 means the output will be 0. So this is the true table. Here now all the 3 steps are over. Here the first step is we are checking whether the given circuit is combination or a sequential one. And the second step is to obtain the Boolean function. And the third step is to derive the true table. Now all the steps are